because I got dyslexia, right? They just flip, right? They just flip. That's the whole point to the whole, Yeah. So the cool part is the square roots are 13 and 14.
I just noticed skip 10 on the thing right there.
Ooh.
8, 9, 11.
10. That should be 10, right?
Alright.
And then 11 should be substitution, right? Okay. And so then we come up with, well, find the square root. So we've got 12, right? Is going to be 25 squared plus 144. So we did a lot of simplification, didn't we? Can't we just say that it's C is equal to 13? Or in other words, not C. We got to call it something instead of C. We're going to call it GJ. GJ is 13. Does that make sense? Because of all this simplification. So we're going to call that 12 simplifying, right? Because we did all this work. Link, link, link. And square rooted once. And then got 13 equals C, which is really GJ, right? Okay? So we're good. So this is 13. Okay? All right? So this is 13. Right? And that's this is for problem number 24, right? Now they want to know the perimeter. What's the perimeter? Well, we have to add up all the sides, right? Well, then, how do I know what this side is?
6.5.
Yeah. Right? So that means that I had to take... So 13 was GK plus KH was equal to GH, right? This plus this,
Oh yeah.
right? And that's just segment addition postulate, right? But then what did we do? We said that had to be 6.5, 6.5. So GH is equal to 13, right?
Yeah.
So for 14, we did a couple of things. Let's cheat a little bit. We substituted and then we simplified. Okay? It's okay if we cheat a little bit. This is a long proof. But at least you're seeing where we're getting it, right? That's the important part. Alright, now what? So I know this is 13.
So they're all going to be 13.
Are they? How much is this?
Oh, never mind, that's 10.
Oh, that's 10. Okay. Well, that's important. So HJ is 10. So HJ equals 10, right? And that's important. Did we already find that?
Yeah.
No? We found 5 HL. And remember, HJ was equal to HL plus JL, right? So 5 plus 5. Okay, so that's 15. So HJ is 10. Okay, and so that's 15, and that's simplifying. Okay, and substitution. Right? But what do we do now for perimeter? For a perimeter, we have to add up all the sides, right? So the perimeter, right? The perimeter is going to be GH plus GJ plus HJ, right? And that's definition of a perimeter, right? Right? So let me use this saw. Cover that up. Okay. So So then we just plug in substitution again, right? So substitution says 13 plus 13 plus 10. So 17 is the perimeter equals 36. Okay, and that is simplify and a little bit of substitution, right? Looks like we substitute and simplify a lot. Those can usually be 2 steps, but because it's such a long problem, I'm letting us get away with putting them in 1 step. Okay? Now, what do we do for area, though? Area.
Times 13 times.
So they want to know the area. Remember, it's going to be base times the height.
Oh.
Right? So we need to know what this height is. Do we know that height?
No.
Snaps. We don't know that height. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. We know this height. That's 12, right? And because it's perpendicular, that's good. And the base is what? Okay. So we know that area is equal to the base times the height times 1/2, right? That's the definition of an area, right? So then we just plug in some numbers. What's the base? 10. What's the height? The height? 12. And times 1/2. So what's half of 12? 6. 6 times 10. So the area is 60. So 19 is substitution and a little bit of simplification. And we know 2 things. One, the answer here is for 25. And this is for 26.
That's a long.
That was a long one, yeah? But remember, we did a 2-column proof for 6 problems. It's pretty intense.